Hello and welcome to the birthday gift. So this message is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you're crosswalking, feel free to reverse the rows since energies are interchangeable. And like I told all the other signs, this deck actually extends to 101 cards. The traditional decks have 78, which is what I'm using. I'm using the regular 78 cards that are in the traditional decks. But the Templar deck here, the Journey, has 101. So instead of stopping at the World card, which is number 21, it extends. It goes up to like 40 something as far as the major arcanas are concerned, and it stops at Ascension. Okay, I'm going to add those cards when I do the energy update for Virgo season to kind of see where the signs are, to see what signs are moving in the new cycle and walk through that door. And some people are choosing to stay stuck. Just know whatever decision you make right now, because right now is like decision making season. Whatever decision you choose to make, if it's to go back to something in the past that didn't work, some people go back and to reconcile, but that's because everyone involved, they did the work, and there's potential for reconciliation. But if you went back to something that was unhealthy and you're choosing to stay because whatever society norms told you need to do, just be willing to deal with that, because you're going to be in that cycle. You're going to be stuck in that cycle, and that's going to be the undertone of this stage here that we're going into. All right, so I see y'all moving on from troubled waters here with someone. Okay, that's good. After going within and doing that work on yourself, this is your card, Virgo, the Hermit. Okay, so some of y'all are no longer feeling suffocated. You're no longer feeling suffocated. You went in, you did the inner work, and I see you moving on with someone. So some of y'all are reconciling with someone, and it looks like it's going to be a successful reconciliation here. Let's see what else we got for you. Temperance. Okay, yep. You healed. You're able to heal something. You did some kind of work. Yeah, whatever work this was, y'all are in the new cycle here. So this is like the coming together with someone to form the perfect union. Wow, there's some kind of harmony here happening for you after not working together. Now you are working together. So whoever this is, in the past if there was turmoil where you wasn't getting along, but it's you all are moving past that here, because this was the Six of Swords, this is Seven of Swords. All right, let's see what else we got for Virgo. Ten of Swords. It was a painful ending. Some of y'all, it hasn't. It's still, you're still going through it, and you're being asked to let it end with this Ten of Swords. Those of you who did the work on yourself and you went in, you were able to free yourself from yourself. This is like a self prison because the work is not done. So you feel suffocated, like there's nothing you can do. This ending has to happen before you can move on. So some of y'all are still fighting here with someone and not getting along because you have not let it in and you have not done the work. So this is a prerequisite to having that successful union here that's being promised to you, and it's going to require patience. Okay, and you're gonna have to heal those wounds, but I see a lot of you actually moving on and healing these wounds and forming that union with someone. Good. Because whatever decision you make right now, oh my gosh, make sure it's the right one, Virgo. Make sure it's the right one. Oh, what is this one that's trying to get away from me? Four of Pentacles. Some of y'all feel bound. That's why you're not letting it complete. Some of you feel like you have to stay in some kind of an unhealthy, there's some kind of control over you. Look at how you're in shackles there. The Pentacles are keeping you stuck. Some of you depending on someone for financial stability, and that's what's keeping you stuck here. And you're not letting it in. Oh gosh. Make that decision. It's time to make the decision. Whatever, by mid-September, that door closes. We're on to the new cycle. If you haven't made that decision to cut out things that don't work by then, you're going to be recycling the same energy that you just went through for the past few years. I just want you to know that. We have the Queen of Staves here. You're almost there. You're almost there. You have one wing. The other one is trying to come in. It's not there yet because you're almost there. You have to make that decision. That decision is required to let this in. Stop feeling bound to things. Some of y'all need to start doing more research and learning a little bit more. There's things you still don't know. Like she has the book here. It's open. And then in the Temperance, there's multiple books, like higher learning. Some of you need to go back to school. Some of you need to just look deeper into things. Okay? The Two of Staves. Oh gosh. Okay. So with this Two of Staves here, this is like having that boldness and the courage, but at the same time there's some kind of sadness and isolation, or like that feeling is what's dominating you, because it's like you got responsibility to others. That's why you still feel bound. Some of you have children, and the person you're dealing with who's making things hard, I see you in court like battling over assets with someone. Someone's going to make it hard for you. That's why you feel bound and stuck, because you have a responsibility for others. So you know the right decision, but you can't face yourself to make it. But you're going to actually gain a lot of wisdom through this experience. And you're going to make the right choice, because you're going to get that last wing. You will develop that last wing and fly away from this. You will. Because this moving on will be your saving grace. You need to go within though. So a lot of y'all have people around you, like family members or friends, who are supportive of whatever decision you make. But you got to let this thing complete. I don't want y'all to be stuck in this same energy again. Once that door is closed, you just got to deal with your decisions. Okay? Okay? So you just have to let it complete and go within. So a group of you did let it in and let it complete. And I see a group of you reconciling with someone and it being successful. I see some of you just moving on and meeting someone new and it becoming the perfect union. Healing is required. Work on self is required. Both of those are prerequisites to getting to where you are moving on to calmer waters. Okay, so you do need to heal whatever it is after you do your inner work. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the extended and pull some advice cards for you, Virgo. Okay, I don't like this card. I don't like it. You feel bound, you feel stuck. That's a heavy feeling. So go ahead and develop that last wing and fly away, okay, Virgo? So That's what I have for you. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.